Hey guys, welcome to a FiveM tutorial video for lumberjacking. Once obtained the job from the job center, you're going to want to head over here to clock on. Once you've reached this little triangle here, it'll come up with a context menu for you to press E. Once you've pressed E, you're going to select change into your work clothes. To also go off duty, you're going to go over to the same triangle and then select change out of uniform, and that'll clock you off. Right now I'll show you where we're heading to next once we jump into the Amarok over here. We're going to head out past Sandy Shores, just pretty much near the military base pretty much. And yeah, it'll just be out here and you'll find it on the minimap pretty easy. I'll skip ahead so you guys don't have to sit and watch me drive hopelessly and crash into multiple vehicles on my way, and I'll see you guys there. Alright, we've arrived at the lumberyard. Once you're at the lumberyard, you're going to want to come just straight over here until you find this little green circle. It should appear, yeah, just over here. I always find it easier if you reverse your truck over to the circle, so you're not having to walk all the way when you're trying to add your lumber into the back of your vehicle. To make this a little bit easier, I'd open your inventory and grab all these items and then just slot them down below. Apologies for my cat in the background making a ruckus. Anyway, we're going to head over to this green circle and then just press E and we'll start collecting some wood. Here you can see at the bottom of the screen the wood's just going to start to accumulate. I'm going to hit F2 just to show you that it's going into your inventory, onto your person. Here we go. And here you see that I've got wood accumulating. As it's accumulating, it's going into my personal inventory, but not my trunk. So you're going to want to head over to the tailgate of your trunk and then press F2, and you'll see that you'll be able to use your vehicle trunk and be able to slot your wood inside the vehicle trunk. Depending on what car you have, your car will have a different capacity. Normal cars usually have 150 capacity. Trucks like the Amarok and the Safari Nissan Patrol will have 500. As you're accumulating wood, however, you're only able to hold 20 at a time in an individual stack. So a better gameplay tip is to always just drag your slot over to the next junction and it will keep on accumulating within the first square of your inventory, as I'll demonstrate here in a minute. As you can see, I've just dragged a stack over to my trunk and it just started accumulating within my inventory again. So keep on repeating this process. I wouldn't let your lumber reach full capacity to 20 or however much you can actually hold, otherwise you'll stop the collection process and you'll have to walk outside of the green circle and start all over again. In regards to how much you're going to want to collect, for example, if you're using an SUV type which will be able to hold 500, keep in mind that when you package the wood, once the wood is cut, it'll divide by 5. So you'll only be able to carry about 100 blocks of wood. That will be times by 5. Therefore, what's 5 times 100? Correct, 500. So I'd only carry a stack of wood consisting of 100 unit and then multiply them by 500. You do have extra space within your glove box, I'll show you later on, but for now, while you're starting out, if you're starting out in just a little car, I'd only probably hold about 40 or so and then times it, and then just keep on going back and forth until you run out of room pretty much. Some time has passed now, and I'm just gonna jump in our Amarok here, and we're gonna drive over to the cutting center where we're gonna cut our wood and get it prepped for packaging. Here's pretty much where you want to be. We're just up the road from where we collected wood pretty much, and we're gonna go down this little chute over here, and that'll lead us into the mill where the cutting plant is. So the Amarok is actually pretty good because it fits just like a glove through here. Whoop. Again, you're going to find another green circle, so you're going to want to line up your Amarok tray with the green circle, or therefore any other car trunk with the circle. Once we get out, we're going to want to grab some wood into our inventory, so we'll take it out from our trunk, slot it into our personal inventory. Keep in mind that, you know, if you overfill your inventory, it will disappear, so only ever fill up to that bar and don't exceed 100. I'll show you what happens if you do. It just drops it on the ground. You'll be able to pick it up later. Sorry about my game actually glitched out and I'm retaining this little wood symbol just in the time of recording, so please forgive me for having that little error. But as you can see, you know, FiveM, it's never perfect, as we're all aware. So I'll continue on here, and hopefully it won't be too much of a disturbance. So you're going to want to just have some wood into your inventory, and then just tap E once you're in the circle, and you're going to start accumulating cut planks. And these cut planks are going to be what's packaged later on. So it's a 3-step process. So you've gathered your wood, you're going to cut your wood, and then you're going to prepare it to be packaged. So right now you see that I've succeeded 100, and then as I'm succeeding 100, everything else that's being dropped is now falling to the ground, and you're able to pick it up off the ground later on. As you can see, as I cut wood, it accumulates and stacks. So you're going to want to drag your stack over to your vehicle trunk, and then once you've emptied pretty much your inventory a little bit more down, it will keep on recurring and collecting. So your wood's going to transfer into cut plank. That's what you're collecting. So you're going to want to grab the cut plank and put it to your vehicle inventory. I've edited this, so I've actually collected 100 cut plank. So now we're gonna jump in the Amarok and head up just through the chute, and then head over to the left. Don't mind my shit driving. I do apologize. I'm getting better as time goes on. And we're just gonna back into the green circle that will appear as you draw closer to it. So we're gonna back up over here. As you can see, that green circle's appeared, and we're gonna do as we normally do and back up straight to it. So we're gonna come out here and press E into the circle. Gather that you have wood in your inventory, and it should start converting into packaged plank. So again, don't let your bar exceed 100, otherwise it'll drop onto the floor or in turn disappear, so we don't want that to happen. So to make it easier, what you can do is hold your shift button and just click onto the package plank, and it will transfer over to your vehicle inventory. So again, that's hold shift and click whatever you want to transfer to the next window, and it will go straight over to whatever you're clicking on. As you can see, when a converted plank to package plank is converted, it changed the quantity to 5. So for every cut piece of wood, you are getting 5 packaged lumber. Therefore, the weight is now 5 each time. So the reason why I only collected 100 lumber is because 100 cut lumber becomes 500 packaged. Other players have come up with a simpler way of doing this. I like to do it my way with shift click to transfer one after the other as I see it passes the time, rather than just letting it do it by itself. So I think of it as like a little mini game, so to speak, but each to their own. If you guys think of a simpler way to do this, please let me know in the comments. But yeah, as I said, if you overdo your capacity, you're gonna stop the action entirely, and you're gonna have to walk out of your green circle, walk back in, and then press E to start converting the wood again. So to avoid this, make sure your weight does not exceed 100. Now that we have 500 wood, we're gonna head over to where we're gonna sell the wood, which is pretty much where we logged on to start the actual job. So we're gonna go back over here, and we're going to select onto our minimap. Now the fastest route that I've actually found is if you just travel down this highway, your GPS will convert and it will show you the way from here. So that's where we're going to go. So if you want to follow on to where I go straight down here, chuck it right, keep on heading down this way, head down this little ramp section, straight through this road, avoid this tree, and then you'll see this dirt path. Hit the dirt path, careful as you do this because you can damage your vehicle. Go over there, yeah, and then hit this road. Now you're just going to shoot up this road, your GPS will convert and it will show you the way from here. So I'm going to travel there and I will catch you guys there. Okay guys, I've driven back to our destination, so we're just at the sell point here. I'm actually joined by another player, as you can see. He was doing lumber at the same time I was, so we just started conversing a little bit, and yeah. So pretty much from here on, you're just going to sell wood by putting it into your inventory, and then going to this green circle. And then just once you're in the green circle with the wood in your inventory, press E and it will start selling the wood for you. As you do this, you can leave your inventory open and you can just drag more and more wood into your inventory, as people mostly do, and you'll see your money start to go up once you start to sell. So down the bottom you can see that it's starting to sell, and yeah, once that's done, you'll have pretty much a big bank, and you'll be able to do your happy dance. That's pretty much it for this tutorial, guys. Once you sold all your wood, be sure to head over to the ATM and bank your millions. And as you can see on the watch here, you can see my money's going up and up and up as the more and more I sell. So yeah, that's lumber. Thanks for joining me. My name's Mark Hardy in Roleplay. I'm also known as Redbeard. Thanks for joining, and I'll catch you guys again later. If you guys would like to join the server that I play on, I'll leave the link down below. These guys have been pretty welcoming, and I really enjoy playing in their server. So if you'd like to join, more the merrier. I'll see you there. I'll also leave the server information at the end of the video. Alrighty guys, catch you guys later. If you'd like to play along with me and my other friends, I'll be over at Roleplay Queensland. Feel free to join us.